Finally, after all this time in early access, Ravenswatch 1.0 is out today, and I am so happy to be able to showcase it to you, the viewer. I'm sure you already know about the game if you've been following my channel. I've been talking about this game non-stop. Big thanks to Ravenswatch and Nacon for actually sponsoring our first look of the game in 1.0. If you haven't already done the wish list or even picked up the game yourself, link is in the description below. Click that to get every info that you need for the game. But what you're gonna see today is a first look of 1.0 release. We'll be playing the brand new character, hopefully getting to the actual end of the game without dying. But it is a roguelike, as you know, that's what we specialize in. So it might be difficult to do that, but to be fair, I think I might have what it takes to get to that final boss. Alright, so if you've never seen Ravenswatch, this is a roguelike game, co-op possible. Currently in 1.0, there are 9 characters to choose from, which are all completely different from each other. We have everything from Scarlet, like Red Riding Hood, to Snow Queen, all the way up to Sun Wukong, and the new character we're playing today, Carmilla. Carmilla is a vampire, has a lot of different stuff in here that we're gonna learn as we play through the game. It'll be my first time using the character, and we hope that we'll be able to not die here and see the ending of Ravenswatch. So let's take a look at what Carmilla does. We have, so our trait is Dampier. Carmilla uses blood to fuel some of her abilities or health when there's no more left. Activate to enter winged form, draining blood per second to gain move speed and blood-free abilities. During the day, every second you restore health to nearby heroes, and at night you get crit chance. For her attack, Tearing chains a series of 5 attacks with clawed hands, with the last attack doing a ton of damage. The combo overall does damage and earns blood points. Basic combo. Her power, Carmilla sends a blood orb forward, holding the action consumes blood to fuel it, dealing 80 area damage per second. Upon release, the orb explodes and does area damage. So it looks like this. If you have no blood, it absolutely destroys your health bar, which is hilarious. Then we have Death's Kiss. Hold, then release. Carmilla launches herself at the target location, turns intangible and bites the closest enemy, dealing damage. Each successful bite earns you blood points. Looks just like this. And then finally, her defensive maneuver. Carmilla turns into a bat. She's intangible during the bat swarm. Deals damage that you pass through the enemies as bleed. Holding the action consumes blood to keep that form active for up to 3 seconds. Looks just like this. They do not skimp out on the damage dealt to her. But don't worry about that too much, because she has stuff in the kit to keep her alive too. In every match, you start off with a talent. We have the choice between Bat Master. When not in combat, our defense grants stealth and can be held without consuming blood, and then it deals additional damage. Or we have a quest where killing an enemy with the bite gives you vitality, that's HP in this game. Once it's complete, repeating this action restores health to Carmilla. So these are really cool choices. I think I'm gonna go with Bat Master, which is actually gonna let me travel through the map a lot more quickly. Looking at the map right now, we have an easy vision tower up here. So let's do that first. You can see bat form is actually incredible. Wait, I can just do this for as long as I want and not aggro any monsters? Gonna stop to grab this. We didn't aggro anymore, so I'm gonna wait for bats to come back up and then travel. Ooh, if you tag a monster, it will knock you out of it. Okay, so we're gonna need blood. Of course, we do get healing orbs from killing monsters. We're gonna have to do some actual bites in here too. Really, it looks like the goal here is to simply not hemorrhage, no pun intended, your own health bar. And there we go. First encounter done. Reveal the map. And now we have another Vision Tower, Grimoire, Large Crystal. Let's try to get some level ups before we do the Grimoires. We'll maybe path like this way downward. There is a wishing well next to me. We don't have enough money for that. This is already so much different than every other character I've played. Ooh, we do have a level up. Alright, so our power orb has faster move speed, the explosion has greater range. Our special applies a mark to the bitten enemy. That mark takes additional damage and spreads it when they die. That actually sounds incredible.
I didn't expect to like this so much.
Max health up. Alright, let's go to that watchtower. Currently, the only way I have to heal myself... We actually need the money. The only way I have to heal myself is from daytime passive, which heals over time. It's currently nighttime, so now we're getting crit rate. So she becomes like actually stronger at night, which is hilarious because she is a vampire. But then during the day, she has a little bit more like team play. The bat form is really good. Like, you cannot go through this game without some form of move speed, I think. Like, getting through the map more easily is a huge part of this game, in my opinion. Alright, so we have a lot of blood points right now. So we can do things like infinite mark. Now everything is bleeding.
Was there ever any doubt of my triumph?
As I said, I think it's worthwhile to spend your HP when it makes sense. You just have to be really careful. There we go. Perfect. Get rid of the small fry. We'll probably want to increase our basic attack at some point. It seems a little weak right now. Critical hits deal 60% damage on enemies affected by bleed. Consuming blood to fuel power gradually increases its damage. So it's like if you hold it for longer, you get increased damage. However, we could go for like a crit angle where we go through enemies with the bat, force the bleed, and then go for some crits.
How absolutely enthralling.
Alright. So let's head down. Try not to pass through enemies unless it's for money. Yeah, see, even then, I took a decent amount of damage by holding that bat form for too long. But with this character, you're gonna have to get used to spending HP. Unless like something really cool shows up that I don't know about, I assume I will never be full HP. Which is really hilarious to think about. Don't forget your bites. Bites give you a massive amount of blood. Oh, wrong one. It gives you 30 points for a successful bite. Mark all these. The bite's also a really good way to dodge some damage and get to the other side of monsters. I feel like they did actually a really good job of keeping that vampire aesthetic. I definitely feel like I'm a creature of the night right now. Let's break this. Heal up. Wow, more money too? This was a great spot. Alright, so we're gonna go for the Grimoire now. It's actually daytime. So I believe that means that we'll be able to heal ourselves passively.
The ball has been opened.
Alright.
Let us dance.
So again, a big part of her kit. We gotta apply this bleed, and then start getting bites. That mark is gonna pass through like multiple monsters. Right now it's on this one. I love that you pass through the other side. I think if you didn't do that, the bite would be like really difficult to use because you would just land on the monster and get hit. I'm definitely interested in seeing like what more is gonna happen with that bite.
My ardor is yet unsatiated.
Okay, so our reward here, critical hits deal even more damage. We could start scaling that crit, but we need crit rate. Like, if we land a single crit, it'll be fantastic, but we need critical rate. Okay, so I have $200. There's a chest down here. The chest in here, too. I still feel relatively weak. What we can do is we can go for this bunny, and then do Wishing Well.
Fresh blood. How titillating.
Yeah, see, I'm at max blood stacks. The spiders can be really dangerous. As a matter of fact, everything in this game can be very dangerous. Just to say that. Okay, got the stun here. Use some extra blood power just to get some extra damage out. Yeah, this is a very tanky spider. Almost there. There we go. Okay.
Such feeble resistance only adds to my amusement.
Yeah, see, I think we might want to scale up our basic attack at some point. It is a roguelike game, so that actually might not show up. Plus, this is only level 1 Carmilla. I'm gonna say Camilla a lot. So she probably has like other stuff once she gets higher level that we don't have access to yet. As you play through the game, each character has ranks to it. And the ranks give you more access to different kinds of roguelike abilities. Just mark everybody. Okay, so I did take damage because, like, you don't go intangible until you do the bite itself, I think. Careful. Yeah, so you have to be careful not to, like, jump into an enemy. I think our true dodge is bat form.
Farewell, dear son.
Okay, so first,
Do not know if we shall meet again.
critical hits deal even more damage. Let's get some max HP. Because that will be a stat that we're gonna need. Deal more damage to bosses. Healing orbs give you strength. Deal more damage based on your vitality. I think that's gonna be important. When not in combat, heal max HP. Like extra bonus power damage is really good. But this also works very well with our bat form. Alright. This is scary. Let's get the healing fountain, I think. It's nighttime. Just dodge as much as we can. See if I can steal this. Nice, I stole it. Typically, if you're in combat, you can't actually get items like that. I'm just rushing for the chest. One big part of this game is avoiding unnecessary fights. So now I'm out of combat. The chest, as I dodge the enemies, is right here. I can actually get a good amount of damage before the monsters are even, like, aware of me. Get our bleed. That thing's gonna have to go. That's like a buffing totem. Alright, so that's dead. Remembering to do the bleed is probably the most important thing here. Because, like, once we get one crit, the monster's probably dead. Alright, our reward. Dashing gives us crit chance. That's gonna be important. When taking damage, gain a shield. I wonder if self-inflicted damage is gonna count for this. We're gonna take it because we have to do the experimentation. This is for science here. After using defense, the bats disperse doing bleed damage. After consuming health to fuel an ability, gain regeneration. Okay, so this is where like the healing starts to come in, but I know for a fact we're spamming bats.
Such powers, such
Okay, I have 180 bucks. Let us check the shop real quick, because we could level up one of our abilities if we need to.
I am most pleased to
Attack damage, that's also important. So here, you get the chance to buy. There are consumables. This only lasts for 300 seconds. This lets you relearn all of your traits, which we don't need. We could get a longer duration on our mark. Bonus damage on our bleed. I think we're gonna get the attack up.
Excellent choice.
Because that's gonna help us on our next mission, which is this here. I'm gonna go for the chest first. Green means it's like a normal or easy difficulty challenge. Yellow is medium. And then going up from there is red. Red is the most difficult challenge that you'll come across. It's like I'm driving right now. This is hilarious. So we gotta find our way up. Yes, we get XP for killing these, but they don't give value, in my opinion. Like, the real value is the chest that's up here. Ooh, big bite. Damage per vitality, increased effect of healing. Our special. Special is my E, which is the bite. Do we need to scale the bite, I wonder? Well, we know we're gonna go for some vitality. And then this gives us 2 stacks of this. Once it reaches 5, we get a special effect. Alright. As much as I want to go for this quest now, I wonder if I should do this yellow chest. I really only need like 5 minutes
I wonder what they look like in their
to do that quest. Oops. Let's see if we proc the shield. Okay, I do not think I proc the shield on self-damage, which is balanced, I think. Because that'd be very strong if I could just do that. Okay, so the bleed shows up as like pink on the monster's HP bar. So technically, if it looks like its HP is full of pink, that means it's gonna die. Ooh, I could just steal this? Never mind. They were cloaked. Dang, I got weakened. Let's get our bleeds out. So this is gonna die. I don't need to touch it. And that might be a mechanic that we have to like really keep an eye on. Okay, so there's our shield. So we can confirm it works when we take a hit, but not necessarily when we self-hurt ourselves. Another stack of ogre blood. This does not count as our bat farm. Again, once we get 5 ogre bloods, it's gonna do something special. Alright, let's get our quest. This is piggies, right? Yeah.
I must build strong.
So there are different wood reserves on the map. We can easily get this one. There are random pieces of wood too. You don't necessarily have to do the reserves. But as I said, like getting XP from fights is like pretty important. So this is a fight that's gonna give us wood reserves. Okay, we gotta do the right click more often. That thing's so much stronger than I thought it was. Okay, we're starting to understand the character a lot better. I'm able to keep my HP relatively high. Oh, look at all these bundles of wood. Holy. This is... We've already done this. So that was 5 bundles. So if each one is 5, that's all we need to do the quest. Just make sure I don't ram into a monster. Wow, as soon as I say that. We'll kill them. Put them out of their misery. Ice bite. Kind of hard to tell if I actually did damage to it with the bite or not. Okay, we're wasting a little bit of time there. So this is the next one. Mark as much as we can. This is like the main boss, but this thing buffs everybody. Ooh, that's a scary move. For my League of Legends players, it's like Maokai doing the ulti in reverse direction. Hilarious. More bleeds. Honestly, the bleed pop, like at the end of bat form, is actually really good. Nice. More bundles. Yeah, that's 5. Let's go for the next one. Look at how useful the infinite bat has been. Like, I would be not traveling half the distance if I had not taken this. You can also kill yourself with it, so be very careful. Wow, this thing's really dangerous. Let's get our bleed. I assume the bleed dot cannot crit, which would be like kind of OP if it could.
Ever any doubt of my triumph?
Don't forget, monsters drop healing orbs, so if you ever think that you are like gonna die, if there's a situation where you could kill a monster safely without dying, that could be all the health you need.
I'm sure this will come in use.
Ooh, this was a red chest. Yeah, look at the value of the healing over time too. Okay, so red chest, when taking damage get the shield, after dashing get crit chance. This is another stack of it. Special, which is our E, is reduced cooldown. That's the bite. That might be important. But I know we wanted to get this crit chance after dashing. It's only 2 seconds. I feel like that might be a little too difficult to pull off.
Ever so
If we could get like
curious.
base
I wonder
crit
what it
chance,
does.
I think that'd be worth it. Alright, let's go back and deposit. The pig is gonna be so happy. Nice. Consumes all blood. This is our ulti. Consumes all blood to launch a series of spikes erupting from the ground in front of you, dealing damage to enemies past. We should be able to check that out here.
This will not
Every
be
character
fun for
gets
you.
2 ultimates. You'll get your second ultimate as you progress in the ranks for that character. We're gonna save it for like a high priority target though. So my goal here is to just protect the piggy's house.
Such delightful sport and such little effort.
Wow, I'm like super safe, I feel. Like, look at my HP. Okay, let's ult. Okay, so it's like a wave delete button. Just in front of my body. Whoever's there gets deleted. Okay, watch my HP. We don't want to hemorrhage too much. I wonder what other options she'll have to heal herself. We've seen one so far that we happen to pass. Because I figured I was mostly okay without it. Oof. Okay, we gotta kill this. It's just beating on the house the whole time. Go back in. Don't forget to use your power.
Is there ever any doubt of my triumph?
Once this fight's over, we'll start regenning. So that's why, like, I'm being a little liberal with my HP bar. Okay. Gain 1 vitality for every healing orb you find. Damage taken within 1 second cannot exceed. So this, like, wombo combo prevention. Or one-shot prevention, I should say. Remove your dash's cooldown whenever you use any ability, really. That's interesting. I think the vitality orb on healing orb might be the way to go. Because remember, we're getting damage per vitality.
Sound construction indeed.
Okay, so we have 1 minute left. Not a ton of objectives on the map. I could try to do the Nightmare Tumor, assuming I can beat it in 1 minute. That's a little bit of a stretch. But if I can, it'll be great XP.
The Queen of the Night seeks amusement.
Soon as I can find my way over there. If I see something more interesting instead, we'll go for that. Because, like, there's a bunch of objectives on the map, and we just happen to not be able to see them all the time. Okay, so that activates the fight. We have 1 minute to do 3 waves of combat. Which definitely use your ulti to clear the stuff if you have to. There's 1 health orb. So we're already getting value. And it's like, it's gameplay I don't even have to do myself. Ooh, we have 30 seconds left? There's no way. Alright, I may have bitten off a little more than I can chew, no pun intended. There's gonna be a lot of bite puns and vampire puns and bleed puns. Sorry ahead of time. I think one of these is a healer, and I may have taken it out. This is still XP, so even if I don't get the full clear, we're getting XP and healing orbs for each monster. Yeah, 4 seconds left, there's no way. Alright, so we get to get transported to the first boss. The way how the roguelike works is you're on a global map with objectives all over the screen. You have an X amount of time to do as much as you can before you get transported into the boss fight. You have to fight a bunch of tentacles while dodging the main boss in the center. Ooh, I missed. Of course, this is my first time using this character, so I'm gonna have to learn different kinds of dodges. Every other character, like, I kind of know how to dodge tentacles, how to dodge the bullet hell. Like, we're intangible during that, which is pretty nice. Gotta gap close as much as we can. I'm gonna get a bite first. There we go. Then ulti. Ooh! Wait, that was really good damage. I don't think I can one-phase this. Yeah, let's back up. We'll do it legit. Like, if I had another ulti charge or something, I could probably just snap the boss, Thanos style. Dang, I wish I had gotten the bleed on here. Yeah, so here, like, I would do a bunch of crits because I did the dodge roll. I love that she has a ranged option with her right click. Okay, careful. 10 seconds left on ulti. So as soon as we clear the other tentacle... Oh, we're getting orbs from these, too. Wait, I'm farming orbs by doing the actual mechanic. There we go. Alright, easy Act 1. I feel strong. There's a bunch of stuff we still need, though. We need crit chance. We might need more healing options. We gotta use our right click more often, which is like the orb that does a massive amount of damage. The bite seems to be working very well. Alright, Act 2. Second boss. Alright, so taking a look at the map, there's not a lot for me to work with here. There's one grimoire to the right, and then it's all just empty space. That's really all we can go for, because I have not enough money for Wishing Well. As I said, we're lucky that we can do this to navigate the map. But like I said, it's driving. I actually cannot let go of Wazda Or else she goes wherever she wants. Like, she actually autopilots. Just hilarious. Crap. Of course there's something here. Why wouldn't there be? Though I had a free monster. Well, free money. Okay. Hang on, hang on. You're all doing a little bit too much. This is letting us farm healing orbs, which is great. Honestly, I feel like our basic attack is the weakest part of our kit. We really have to make sure we're doing bats, bleeds, and bites.
Let us dance.
BBB. That's the kit right now. And right click every once in a while. Oh wow, these are really difficult monsters. I should just ulti here, to be honest. Ooh, maybe our ulti scales on how much bleed that we've collected. Yeah, so the spin to win that they do, very dangerous. Okay, there we go. That's one. And then the second one. Dang, I missed it. The hitbox on that is precise. Like, exactly what it shows is what the damage is gonna be. Oh wow, I failed it at the last second. Okay, not good. And the reason why I failed that is because I took simply too long to kill the monsters. That means we're gonna need some money. And we need a scale. I'm in combat. How you know you're in combat? The double sword on your screen. Okay, so there's healing here. I don't want to aggro too much stuff. That's okay. Alright, you're gone. You should be dead too. It didn't die as 1 HP and aggro bird, so that's okay. Alright, lucky level up. This unfortunately is not really getting us damage though. Each enemy passed through by dash earns you some blood. Distance covered before your special's bite increases its crit chance. I didn't know that the bite could crit. That's actually really important. Okay, let's head up. Let's get this. Make sure you collect all the money. You can actually outrun the money.
I wonder what they look like in their death row.
Me trying to avoid my demons right now. Okay, so there is something up above me. These are some of the hardest enemies in the game. Okay, 300 bite. I think that was a crit. My bats aren't ready. Okay, this has to die. I'll gladly ult that.
My triumph.
I guess one thing I have to remember is that even though my health is low, I actually have a lot of max health. Alright, so big money. Wow, just money everywhere. Another grimoire, but if we do it, we have to make sure we don't fail. So the goal right now, I think, is to farm money. And then spend the money at the shop. And then we'll be strong enough to do the grimoires. Oh, is this just free? There's a big crystal somewhere. Oh, it's in here. Alright. 400 crit. That's a real number. $660. No, 622. We're scaling. We're ramping. Dang, I wish that did like a knockback or interrupt. Something chasing? this random bird? What in the world? You're dead. Okay, so this is gonna be Giga Cash. We might have to increase the power of our basic attack. Let's go to here, Sandman.
I am most
Alright, so we have a lot of
pleased to see you, my
options.
friend.
We can try to scale up the crit chance on the bite, area damage on the disperse, Bat Master increase the damage of the defense. So this by itself, just like passing through enemies, does damage? Or is it like the bleed is 60% more? The special mark lasts for longer. Critical hits deal even more damage on bleeding targets. This is a cursed item. Damage up for each cursed object. Vitality down for each legendary magical, which we do have one. And I don't want to lose our vitality because that's damage. Gain a copy of a epic, which is this. That is what?
Browsing.
Special cooldown? That's our E. So we would get 50% E cooldown reduction. Gain a copy of a random common, rare, or epic. That could be even more E spam. At critical health, get a bunch of regen. That's probably necessary gameplay.
Ah, I can see you thought
Notice
this
I
over
haven't
carefully.
pumped these up. We need to be doing this. Right now, my priority is to get like the gameplay I'm actually doing solidified. There is another quest on the map. I don't know if we want to do it because it might be a little difficult. I might have to kill these. It's not ideal, but I don't think they're gonna let me walk away. E is already back. Ooh, okay. So remember when I said that my basic combo is like not great? I think I literally don't need to be doing this. I haven't used my Q at all. So this is, every character has like a passive trait. Some of them can be activated though. Hers, you drain 9 blood per second to gain move speed and blood-free abilities. Blood-free abilities. Oh my god. Wait, this is a whole mechanic we've been ignoring this whole time.
Queen of the night seeks amusement.
It has a duration to it, so it's not infinite. Oh, careful, careful. Let's ult here. Well then. 5 things I wish I knew, Ravenswatch edition. Make sure that you are reading your abilities and doing every bit of it. This is definitely a press every button kind of game. Okay, so I aggro a little bit more than I would have liked. I wish the bite was AoE. That may be like a thing that you unlock later. After consuming health, gain regeneration. Attacks deal damage as bleed.
I was meant to have this.
That might be actually game winning for us. Okay,
Such shiny.
we need this grimoire, like bad. There is a health fountain. Let's see if we can get up there. Ooh, this is a key. Just
Anything
lying
but
around,
good
and
luck.
we're really close to the objective. That's a red objective though, so we'll do the grimoire first. Let's grab the money. Dang, I aggroed that. No, I didn't. Wow. Thank you, game. I'm gonna ignore that then. So I aggroed the crab. Our ulti is up. Can't do that until I kill the crab. So that's actually really good, because now I have a source of bleed without me having to do bat form. These suck. Like, I have to break through their armor, and then I'll be able to do damage after. There we go.
The air
Okay.
is heavy with the echoes of our final dance.
So what we need to do is we need to gather some bleed. Okay, good bite. We'll ult. That takes out a couple of targets. I want to pop my Q as soon as I can. Ah, I missed. We only have 20 seconds. Okay, so that's my Q, which I think gives us the crit rate. So I know I was saying we had crit in the kit, but I think what that really means... Wow, 9 seconds left. Oh, that was way too close. I think that what really means is that I have to activate the Q to get the crit. 24 vitality. That's plus 2 damage and a bunch of max health. Alright, let's get more max health from the fountain.
Lands are fouled with the presence of the enemy.
Can I ignore these? It's nighttime, so all the wolves are sleeping. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna go for... I'll actually teleport. It's like 20 feet, but it's worth it. Okay, you cannot just walk by them. They will hear you. We're going in here. Yeah, so, like, my kit doesn't really do a ton of stuff to the crabs because of their super armor. We have to get through the super armor first. Okay, so regen for being low on HP. Again, I feel like that had to be done. Got the knockdown on this one. It's still not easy. It's almost like the crab is like my worst kind of enemy to fight. Okay, we got that. We'll go in. I believe there's an elite in here. It's more crabs. Oh my god, it's more crabs. It's like actually my worst nightmare. Like, of all the things, crabs. The one monster I can't deal with. Oh no, that was the only bite I needed to land. Like, that's pretty good. Nice. Get our healing orb. So... There's no map to this place. We still have 7 seconds. No, 7 minutes, I'm sorry. I don't know this area all that well. Okay, you're down. Yeah, really, we're just playing for bites. That's the build now. Like, if it falls over, it can get bitten. Okay, so this is the main elite. Carcino, Scourge of the Reef. It's only this one. Okay, good, good. You can see the life bar at the top has like a little bit of pink on it. Dang. I want to wait to knock it over before I ult. There we go. Big.
My ardors.
That's like sometimes the way to go. You just ult it. Don't save your ult for just the boss. Taking damage earns you dream shards. Power special defense reduced for each 20% of your health missing. That would be like kind of cool gameplay. These are rerolls. Like, this is cool conceptually, but I think we can do better than that. I have... How many rerolls? I have 3 rerolls. More move speed. Damage now counts as armor and vice versa. Healing orbs get you damage. Lose your stacks when you get knocked.
It shall be mine for all it.
That should be okay. Just don't die, forehead. Quest. Money. I have 200 bucks. Hang on, there is this over here. That might be more beneficial. What a fun character. It's like so much more volatile than a lot of the other characters I've played. I haven't played everybody. I think if I were to say I have a main, it's between Wukong and Scarlet, which is Red Riding Hood. Consuming blood to fuel power gradually increases, so this is our right click. After consuming health, get regeneration. We can do the boiling blood. I'm not convinced on the power just yet. Just based on like the gameplay we're doing with the bites. It's like half the time. Oops. Okay, that was not good. But I mean, we have access to healing now. I know that we have a Q button. That's like a big oof. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. So we'll be able to get at least 2 things here. Crit chance. Armor for each magical object that's common. Spawn 2 consumables. Reduce shop prices. We're gonna try to reroll and see if we can get the duplicate of this thing, the ogre blood. Oof! One more.
How peculiar.
I didn't even read the third option. That's not good. Oops. Okay. The birds. It's like I aggro the bird without realizing it. Usually if there's a barricade, there's some kind of objective. It's probably up there. Maybe that's the boss, actually.
Like a lover's side.
No. Free chest? Never mind. Always assume birds will show up. Okay, mark. So yeah, if I take a little bit of self-damage, it's okay, because the regen kicks in. Nice. This was just green, but green could be common, which could be the ogre blood. Healing orbs get you strength for a little bit of time. Armor per missing health. This is our last reroll. Reduce prices. Dash gives you crit chance. It's unfortunate that we didn't hit the other ogre blood.
What a good trinket. I suppose it will do.
We need this. In 3 minutes, if we can hit this, then go back to the wishing well. Then that will be like a clean stage 2. Just don't aggro anything. Just drive. Okay, here we go, here we go. Gotta fight these. Probably just ult, right? We just need to stack them. The ult can be a little dangerous. You do not have iframes during it, from what I can tell. Okay, big money.
Such
Alright.
shiny, pretty little things.
So back to the wishing well. We have enough to buy the 3rd item, which is the last item in here. And like this kind of how you have to think about the game is optimizing what you're doing. Power, more regeneration at critical health. This is like error prevention. And if we get 4, it does something special. Alright, we didn't do the quest, unfortunately. I highly doubt I can do the quest in 2 minutes. Like, I can check it. But this seems incredibly unlikely. Wow, I did not hit that. Let me in? Ah, that's gonna cost us, I think. Like, if there was a chance to do it, that would have been it. Nice. That's clean gameplay. I guess, like, monsters like this is where the stacking power is actually really good. Big bite. No crit. Feels bad. 2 minutes. We got save Sinbad.
Not a giant.
Of course, I aggro everything. I mean, worst case scenario, I just end up getting a bunch of money in here. Which I guess is okay. There we go. If Sinbad dies, so be it. I got my money. Yeah, I would love to help. I really do, but this is more important. Oh, I can't get through. That sucks. Sucks for them anyway. I'm sorry. We have priorities. Yeah, 1 minute left to kill Cyclops. That's not happening. Like, not in a million years.
We've had this. Ahoy, landlubber!
Ahoy! Because, like, half of this thing's kit requires you to dodge roll it and, like, leave combat.
He's always hungry.
So this is not, like, a good fight for us, period. Oh, I got eaten.
My friend.
Yeah, you all are boned. I wish I could help. I really do, but... In fact, my bad for even being here.
By the 7 seas.
The region is massive. Like, look, I can't even really get a good bleed proc. Alright. Rip Sinbad. Second boss, though. This one is what? I don't quite remember. Oh, this is the flower. And then a bunch of eyeballs on the screen. Not a bad fight for us. We just have to really watch for this mechanic. Our bats should be able to go through it relatively easily. Oh wow, our critical bite's really good. Dang. Yeah, we have to really be careful of positioning. Okay, so now it's gonna be doing this kind of stuff. I missed my bite. All we need to do is not get knocked. Like, we have good healing. Ooh, I don't think you can dodge roll through these. Okay, 2 left maybe? Ouchies? Gonna say, I do not have bats ready. Alright, so you're down. Get good bleed. I missed it. There we go. I wonder if my ult can crit. Because it's like, if you dash, get the 10%, then ult. It's only 2-second duration, though, so I feel like I'm probably not gonna get the actual crit. Okay, so we're in stage 3, which is Avalon. This is previously where Early Access ended. 200 bucks.
Delighted to see you.
After consuming health, this is more regeneration. Power, which is our right click, does more damage but has an increased cooldown. That actually might not be half bad, because I'm not really spamming it that much. Upgrade a lower quality talent into legendary. Upgrade 2 randomly chosen ones. And this is another Queen of Hearts. Razor Claw is probably important too. So what we'll do, we'll get the Raven's Claw now.
Excellent choice.
And then once we have enough money, we'll decide, do we want to get the Nightmare Thorn or do we want to go for the Legendary, which might upgrade one of these two.
May we all awaken
on the map,
to a happier
not a ton of choices again, so let's just go for the money and hope for the best. This map can also be very, very difficult, depending on what kind of character you have. There's a lot of monsters that ignore combat. Things like this. Like a colossal waste of time for me to be attacking it like that. I'm missing my E now. A lot of monsters do AoE swipes. There's fire on the ground. There's basically every bad thing you could imagine is in this map. Proc regeneration. Alright, we're gonna have to play this a little differently. Oh wow, the spin the wins on these.
And yet I'm still unsatisfied.
Alright. Not a lot of vision of other things on the map. So that's kind of scary. Maybe there's a world where we got the other Queen of Hearts for more out of combat regen. Because this thing is like, it's massive. That's like literally how we're not dying, I think. That's small money. This is map reveal. Just try to avoid. Oh my god, like look at what we have to deal with. Okay, mark, 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 mark. Even the bite on these is like not super strong. Maybe we have to start using our ulti. There we go. So like that's the one time I did my right click. So we had the curse. I don't think that's that bad, because we don't really spam it anyway. There's a chest. Is it in here? It is. These are witches, which are like extremely dangerous. We haven't even seen the wolves yet. Like, there's so many bad monsters in this. And by bad, I mean just evil. Dangerous. Okay. That's the 5th Ogre Blood. So this is gonna transform. Collection complete. So now it's giving us 20% crit chance. That's literally what we needed. Power explosion range, and this, when you dash through enemies, you gain blood. I don't think this causes them to bleed. Like, there's bleeding, and then there's like blood. Blood's our resource. I think we're gonna go Wild Heart.
Such power, such.
Even though that might brick the legendary, which like you can level up something from common to legendary. Okay, so, we can go up. There's the quest. I only have 250 bucks. That would let us do the other thing. Leveling up 2. No, it only levels up 1 to legendary. It hit this.
I can see you thought this over carefully.
Is that bad? After consuming health, regen 6. I mean, you can kind of see we need the regens. So I'm not gonna be mad at it. Excuse me? Dang. Can't go in now. So the way this map is designed, it's like different tiers. You're kind of like going up a castle, which is like kind of cool. You have to go through this passage. I don't think I could have gotten through without aggro, unfortunately. Jeez, the swipes are massive on this thing. Right now, we're just trusting the healing orbs and all of the healing in our kit. We're not giga tanks though. Like, I can't just ignore combat. This you pay money for a revive, but I think it gives you XP.
This will not end well for you, poor beast.
There's max HP right here, which I think might be something that we need to start grabbing whenever we see it. Typically, it's a heal. Ooh, good spin to win. There we go. So typically you would get this to heal yourself. Yeah, you all can stay down there. I'm out. This is Wishing Well. Wow, that's a witch, if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna ult her. I don't think anything heals on this map. Nice pass through. As you see, everything's dangerous. Okay, so this is now open. If that was actually orange. So if we ever get enough money, we'll be able to get some good rewards from that. Okay, there's a chest above me, which is also orange. Just sneak my way in, never mind. Giga Wolves? I would have had to aggro these anyway.
The darkness opens its arms wide at last.
Okay, so that does like 3 bites. Not too complicated. I haven't been using my Q.
The silence descends like a lover's sigh.
It's like, here's a scenario where I probably should be popping it. Oh, but it spins blood per second, so if I don't have enough blood, it's actually not all that impactful. Okay, we're still learning. Good ult.
Resistance only adds to my amusement.
At critical health, get regen again. That's the 3rd unicorn horn. Special gets an extra charge. That's our bite. You have to, right?
Ever so curious. I wonder what it does.
Like, double bite could be really, really interesting. Okay. Let's keep heading to the right. My driving skills? Oh, we knew it was no fight. Get the money. Okay, so that was the double bite just now. Ooh, this thing's healing? Like, it's self-healing itself. Wow, that was a 1300 damage crit. Oh, that was it. I did not have my bats. I didn't have my dodge roll. So for my curse, like, getting the extra damage based on healing orbs is now gone. That's rough. Hopefully we won't miss it too much. So this is not like great value, because all I'm getting for this is that healing orb and some money. Like, in a very small amount of money at that. Okay, so you're gone.
The incense was giving me a headache.
This, we need the key for. Usually the key is, like, pretty close.
Creatures. The queen of the night seeks amusement.
Maybe if we're lucky, it'll be somewhere in this direction. We didn't get a single watchtower, did we? To reveal the map. Grimoire, yellow grimoire. That should be okay for us. Famous last words, of course. Definitely use your ulti. Do not save that thing. The game is not expecting you to be able to fight these without using ults. Like, they're that dangerous. I can definitely say the E spam is massive. Like, look how much time it took me to do this. That was nothing compared to what we were doing before. At the end of their course, ultimate blood spikes return to you.
I didn't expect
That's
to
cool.
like this.
So at level 10, I think you get the next piece of your ultimate. Of course, we only have the one ulti. We don't have the choice of the second one just yet. Wow. They're just camping the portal. Okay, so I can't go in because I'm engaged to those monsters. Can maybe do some combat, and by the time I'm done, they'll be over it. Big money. Gotta kill these. Oh, and this too. Okay, the bite is so much of our damage now. It's like we just unlocked our character at the end of the game. No, we've been strong the whole time, to be honest. It's just now we have a literal build of critical bite. Alright. $72. The quest is here. I'm not confident we can do this. I have plenty of time. The issue is, like, doing this as one person, there's like a lot of stuff that you have to manage in this encounter. Ooh, that's not good. I didn't really want to ult, because what that means is I won't have the ult for phase 2. 51 seconds. Maybe that's not all that bad.
Now hurry. The sacred grove is under siege, and only Kran an Ur, the golden
Okay, so she's freed. I think that means I can leave. We can do one of these for 50 bucks. Wow, look at the healing. 12 per second. Oh, it's 100. Maybe I already got the $50 one. I just forgot about it. There's a lot to think about right now, because I am also trying to avoid death. Ooh. That works. So the quest moved to down here. You can't really see because it's like behind my map. That is another piece of this, but we shouldn't need it. I have no rerolls, so we'll get the second rose.
How peculiar. This had better be useful.
Alright, so let's head here. We have 5 minutes still. She will open the gates for us.
arrived just in time. I shall fray a
But
path
as I said, this fight is actually incredibly difficult. I have a good ult,
that animates the corpse of my brother Arthur.
so I might be able to do this.
Defeat Arthur and protect him.
But this is a very hard quest. This guy also does not stand still.
Defeat Arthur before it is too late.
If I can get some good bites off. Ooh, that takes us to the other side. That's fun. That hit half of it, which we'll have to be okay with that.
Such delightful sport. Such little effort.
But see, there's like multiple monsters I have to deal with. It's a lot of stuff. 1,000 damage in one bite.
Though my flesh is fragile, my resolve is steadfast.
There's... Oh, wow. That thing just crashed down. This should heal me a bit. I landed that. I'm surprised. The HP... Oh, my God. It just nuked the tree. The Yggdrasil tree. Okay, we knocked it down. Good bites. Almost there. Ooh. Double bite. Honestly, if I had one more bite charge, it would be even cleaner. Power and special get additional charge. This is also very good. But let's go for the triple bite.
The tree has been saved, and my brother has been defeated.
All right.
You shall be handsomely rewarded for your efforts.
Yeah, that was a handsome reward, if I would say so. I didn't see the key for this. Maybe it's like south? I have 5 minutes. Maybe we go for the next tier up. So through here. Apparently I missed this. This is going pretty well. But remember, this is like a wasted ult. Remember, this is 1.0, so there's still a boss after this I've never seen before. Huh. Don't mind me, just passing through. Just a bat trying to drive on the right side of the road. I don't need to fight these. This is gonna chase us. Ooh! Oh, I was wondering why can I not bite? It actually killed my bite. We can do this event. Since I'm here. This is gonna reduce the max HP of the boss. So like the amount of time you spend in here is negating time spent in the boss fight. I'm loving my build. 1390. It lived. That's kind of scary. 1595. Okay, so there's gonna be, yeah, big targets like this. That's what we care about. Yeah, I almost have to be careful not to waste my dash and bats. Oh, is this healing the whole time? There we go. So like that dash through would have given us bleed points based on that other power-up we saw. But I still don't know if that's gameplay that I need in this build. Oh wow, I'm really good at keeping up my Q now. Because like I can farm blood points with bites. So I can almost keep my... What would you call this? It's a Drepnir, right? Dampier. I can almost keep up Dampier indefinitely. Nice, that was really, really solid. 200 bucks. 2 minutes left on the clock too. Grimoire, this is a red Grimoire, and I do have my ult. We're pretty strong. But remember, these monsters do mean business. Nice. Yeah, now I almost think we have to spam Q. Since we have the option. That's so good. Okay, now we've hit max level. We are not leveling up this stuff anymore. Critical hits deal even more damage. Or crit chance. That's a tough call. I think you go for damage here. Because we are seeing the critical bite. That means it is actually activating. So this is 100 bucks. 150. Oh, this is the last one then. Special deals even more damage. That's our bite.
What a good trinket.
Ooh, there is still one more. 250. Minute 30 on the clock. I highly doubt I can do this in enough time. So maybe what we do is we head southwest.
These base.
Nice, I didn't
creatures do not
aggro.
take the breath of life.
It's like they're watching me. Just horrifying. Oh yeah. Don't heal. See, now I feel fine. I was worried when we first got here, but now everything's okay. Gotta have faith in the vampires. Ooh, do I pop out? Oh, I was gonna say, do I pop out where my mouse is? Oh my god. Like, if Bite was AoE, I think it's single target. Oh crap, we're running out of time. Okay. I think this is more important than our regular shop. Fourth bite? No, ulti cooldown, 100%. Like, fourth bite is legit, but come on now, that might be overkill. I just got an achievement for loot hoarding, for having like, what was it, 20 items? Okay, so we can level up the return damage on our ulti. Crit chance on bite. That's actually important, right?
Most suitable.
And then dispersal does more bleed. I don't know if we get another chance to shop after this, because everything that you see after this boss is brand new from 1.0. I will not know what it is. The boss itself could be an issue, like, not gonna lie. Triple bite, I hope, is the answer here, but it has like really good damage reduction. And there's 2 of them. So like, I can't spam my bats. Oh, let's go into a Dampier. Yeah, I'm hemorrhaging life. Okay, so I think your shield's broken. I'll ult here. Oh my god.
I crave an act.
Wait, did I mess that up? Because I think you want to kill these at the same time, right? 2957. I've never killed them that fast before. Uh-oh. I wonder if it's directly to a boss, or is there a map to go through? Yo, wait! That's victory. Okay. So we just absolutely destroyed the boss. That unlocked more difficulties. We have a bunch of stuff in here, including her diary, her lore. All right, so that was actually a great way to showcase Carmilla. To access the next part of 1.0, like the actual, like, final boss, we would need to do that again on Twilight difficulty or higher. And then once we beat the Avalon Master, then we'll be able to access the final boss. But if you enjoyed what you saw, I do want to post more for Ravenswatch, so let me know in the comments if you want to see more Ravenswatch. I have a couple of early access videos that you can take a look at until we get all the 1.0 stuff rolling. If you enjoyed the game, leave the wish list. The description has the link giving you access to whatever you need to see to learn more about the game. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.